Apart from hip hop, what other genres of music do you like?
I think I listen to a lot of new genres. Currently, I'm listening to a lot of K-pop music, and sometimes I go back to new metal classics, and yeah, pretty much everything. I mean, like everything from Bollywood music to Indian classical to Japanese new jazz or K-pop. A lot of music.
Okay. So could you just name 2 or 3 songs from your current playlist?
Oh, there's this new K-pop song that I've been listening to. It's called Vengeance by BB, and also New Jeans Hype Boy, and in hip hop I've been listening to a lot of Corday. So his new album is crazy. Yeah.
What about K-pop do you like a lot?
Their production, their music videos, their the fact that they have taken the pop music culture and also incorporated their own mother tongue to it, and have made K-pop into a cultural export, which has become a global phenomenon. I mean, like, which we are seeing, like, the biggest bands and the biggest girl groups are also from the K-pop industry, and the people who are really doing big in the global market are also collaborating with them. For example, Nicki Minaj collaborating with Blackpink is a big example, or BTS and Coldplay. So yes, of course.
Okay, so your birthday is next month, 3rd
Yeah.
of April. So what are your birthday plans? Could you give us a sneak
If I have to lie, then I'll just sit down and do nothing. But if I have to be honest, then of course it's going to be a wild, crazy night. Then I'm going to party, I'm going to listen to a lot of music. And with my friends, with my band, with my brothers, we're going to discuss about the future plans of this band. And, cheers to a new journey that we're going to be incorporating. Yeah.
So there's a new band in the house. So
Yeah.
could you tell us a little and introduce?
So it's been me and GJ Storm, aka Kuntal. We have been collaborating since 2007. I had one of my first bands with him. So it's called Band back then. It's a very funny name. The next band is Band. But then again, I used to have a band called Band. So from then, we have been doing a lot of music together. And in 2017, we wanted to do something serious with hip hop music, right? So I started focusing on my solo hip hop career. And the biggest producer friend that I've really had is Kuntal, and he has been making a lot of music with me. And in fact, he is the only producer that I keep working with always. So, and what happened with the success of MTV Hustle Season 1 and Season 2, people have been asking me about, they wanted me to actually come up with a whole new solo hip hop setup. And I thought, then I asked them, and he said that, why don't we do it? I mean, like, let's do it like the old days. So we came up with this thing called Artivism in Action, where art and activism meets together, and we make music with a purpose. And then Kuntal was another person. He took out his fishing boat and he fished for another drummer called Bob the Drummer, aka Bubai, who's there right there. So yeah, it's been a crazy ride. And at first we were really skeptical that how we're gonna do it. But then again, we were already, before we even had a set together, people were asking us for shows. I mean, and the first show that we ever had was in a Kampa Music Festival. We went there, and the moment we, took the stage, everybody started singing. And that's when we discovered that, okay, fine, this thing has a future. And then when we came back in Calcutta and we had a chance to perform in JU, and which is like, you can call it our home ground. Why? Because like the kind of music that we do, protest poetry, is something that is very apt with JU people, JU students and everything, and also with us. So when we did that, and thousands of people singing our songs.
So we started our journey from that place.
Yeah, we started, and also we started our journey. I mean, like, we had our band
JU
competition back in those days. We used to win those competitions. So from that to rediscovering ourselves, to rediscovering our music. So that's what Artivism in Action means, and that's why this is my solo hip hop setup. This is Artivism in Action, GJ Storm, EPR, and Bob on the drums. So his name is Bubai.